better get it off. There'll be no one left when we shut it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. Just better get it off. Shut it off. Look, it's almost over now, almost over now. You don't succeed 'cause you hesitate. You think we're flying, but we levitate. Just be yourself, don't ask us why. 'Cause if you don't, can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm running on the top of a cop's car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle and when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we shut it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of my car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle and when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now. No one ever really dies. You believe that? Well, if not, for you, it's almost over now, almost over now.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Aight, all your mans have been to jail before? Whoa. And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Aight, they go to click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him. But that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they were saying that. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century, the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Tirico with Greg Olsen, the rookie Tyler Luke, set to kick things off. Off we go from Kansas City. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll be brought down. 28-yard line.
13 yards.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Yellow. 180.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
So pretty clearly you knew what this was going to be. They walk out with 5 receivers set, nobody in the backfield, and the entire stadium knows this ball is being thrown in the air. So let's give a lot of credit for the defense. They don't panic, force the incompletion, and it's a really nice play.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. A rookie from Marshall, Mike Breed, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On fourth down, the Chiefs send out Matt Ariza to punt. Trying for the old school Coffin corner. It's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. Back near his goal line, Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down. From the gun, Jackson. Taking off, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 15-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Now the first carry for King Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Jackson. Gonna air this one out. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's gonna bring up a 3rd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Escaping to his left.
Quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
Play action now. Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Jackson gonna keep it himself. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a run with Hunt. He's got space inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Makes the score Chiefs 7, Ravens nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Justice Hill to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard. From the 31, here is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing Jackson. Still go right back to Flowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, fine work there defensively, got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore. One quarter in the books. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Luna Ford is there to bring him down. It is 2nd and 6. We change it. To throw is Jackson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And the pistol, Jackson ready. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is brought in. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs extend their advantage to 14-3. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their positions.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Throw left side, caught by Andrews. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And Depending on the speed and the run-after-catch ability of it.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And did the Chiefs get it? They did.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yellow. 15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Brown.
Bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6.
Yellow. 180.
Here's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
15.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Mahomes now to throw again. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Fight on these two. 180.
Mahomes back. Flush to his right. Picked up by the all-pro Marlon Humphrey.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. Finding room at midfield. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And the Baltimore 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And the Ravens.
Now it's Jackson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. He'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
10. To the air one more time with Jackson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
1st and 10 now from the 36. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Exiting the pocket right.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short the 1st down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They'll run the sneak. He's going to have the Ravens 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
Now, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. 2nd down, Jackson. Pushed out to his left. And he will score! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The PAT up and good. And the Ravens are back within 4. It is 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes the return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Yellow.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
It's a zone read, and Jackson will keep it. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Short, complete to Likely. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Third and short, Jackson. That is hot. He finds Walker. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 49.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Throw here down the field. Who falls incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
On third down, Jackson. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Now Jackson on fourth down. That is brought in. And he's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point is good. And the Ravens move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Yellow!
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Mahomes. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really two types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
First down throw, Mahomes. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Yellow!
Mahomes going to push this one forward. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's a two-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
43! 43!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now it's Buster following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off the play fake, Jackson. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Hey, 43, 15.
Now a carry for Hunt. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. In second and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Second down and 8. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Brenton Simpson in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
Yellow.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. Here's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. Now he's loose again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. 3rd and long.
3rd and 13.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. And you're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense, so give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
The throw, left side, blocked by Andrews. And he's going to have the Ravens first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14. Design run here with Jackson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. So
the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's second down. Now Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Mike Green. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Throwing Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. Now he's loose at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling. On first and 10, Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Jackson up top again. Forced to his right. Got his man at the 6. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. Second down, goal to go. Pistol formation with Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. They'll drop to throw.
You can tell that this defense was ready for this insane play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force fourth down.
And here we go, fourth and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the fourth quarter. With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick.
should just about do it. They do have one timeout, so if you can get some stops, use your timeout. Theoretically, you can get the ball back. Not going to have a lot of time. Probably going to need a miracle finish.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, and a crusher there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes. That's deep for the back of the end zone. One going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Let's go, Lou, lady!
Now Mahomes. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
43! 43!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a 3rd interception and kind of just throws this one away.
Mahomes to throw it on 4th down. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. But I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
Going up top and looking for Flowers.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
He's going to look downfield once again. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up third down. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to try it here again. That is hard. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A gain of 57 yards. To the air one more time with Jackson. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
The sideline erupted. They thought that was an easy 6, but instead, it was nothing but disappointment. I mean, that is a gut-wrenching missed opportunity for the offense, and he has his head down just in disbelief.
He runs with it.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's third down. Now, Jackson. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Here is 1st and 10.
Yellow, I rip left.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Attack! Hey, 57, 57.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If they score a touchdown on the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. Not much there. Maybe a yard. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A huge play there in overtime. A pickup of 44 yards. Now a first throw here in overtime. To the right side, he's got Andrews. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Jackson gonna keep this one himself, and he will score again. Lamar Jackson, touchdown Ravens. The kick is good, so an ideal start to this overtime, and now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That's caught! And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
That will tie the game at 34. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Now a third and 2. Now Jackson, this a design run. And he will have the Ravens first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on third and 2.
You know, you think about Lamar Jackson running the ball. Normally, you're picturing him with nobody around, running 30, 40 yards, big explosive plays downfield, but you forget just the weapon that the quarterback can be in these short yard situations, and he delivers a first down.
He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 5. Jackson looking to throw. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Now Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Jackson now on 2nd down. To the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister, I said, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa. Swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers. Bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout.